planned, y'all. It's Kathleen and Nikki.
We cannot wait to tell you what we're up to this time.
Here we go. Well, y'all, happy birthday, America. In the United States, today we are celebrating our independence. And we want to begin this episode also by thanking everybody who has downloaded and given us such a nice start. It's exciting. And we love looking at all the stats where we can see where everybody in the world who has downloaded us, because we preference within the United States because we have some listeners that are coming from outside of the United States right now. And so that was kind of exciting. It's kind of neat. It's kind of like when I got my genetic testing back, my DNA, to see where in the world I was from. I feel like it's kind of the same thing. I keep going in and looking. It's like, oh, where in the world are we being listened to now?
Well, and we decided to do this episode because our first episode dropped on a Monday. And y'all, we are learning everything as we go. I think we told you that in the last episode, or we've said that on social media. We really are learning everything as we go.
Yes.
Our plan was to drop on Thursdays. We just like a Thursday drop, but it went live last Monday, and we just said, hey, we're doing it. We're going live.
We're rolling. We're just going to roll with it.
Right. So then we got some advice from some trusted friends that said next week you need to drop on Monday, because all the professional everything that we've read and all the advice and articles that we've read on how to do a podcast said drop on the same day every time. So we were kind of wondering how we were going to switch from Monday to Thursday, and we were given the advice that for this week, or for our second episode, that our second week we drop twice. Once on Monday, like our first episode did, and then once on Thursday, because guys, we have so much content for you all. We have enough content to do that. And so this week, Monday happens to be 4th of July.
So we thought we really should talk about birthdays, because, this is our birthday month. So this week, you just getting some bonus. You get to hear from us twice.
Right. And so it's happy birthday us, because July is our birthday month. And if you're actually listening on 4th of July, happy birthday, America.
Yes. So, Nikki, what is your first birthday memory? Because I don't think I have any stand out to me till maybe our teenage years. When we used to do the sleepovers, and
right,
y'all had a pool, and we do them at your pool. So I remember more of the teenage years, but I know you have a memory that goes way younger than that.
Right. I guess it would have been our 5th or 6th birthday. I don't know. We were still living in the tiny town that we talked to you about in the first episode.
Yes. So we couldn't have been older than 6.
Right, because we were 4 when we met.
Yeah, we did kindergarten there, and we did first grade there. And I think by 2nd grade,
we moved.
Right, yeah.
So I don't remember. I don't know why I was at your house, but I was at your house, and it was on my birthday. So maybe Mama and Daddy were getting ready for my birthday party or something, and your mom was keeping me, because my sister was not there. At least I don't remember her there, and I don't remember your brother. My sister and your one brother are the same age.
Right.
And I don't know where they were, but I have memories of us playing all day, and then it was nap time, and your mom, we had to lay down and take a nap, and that was normal. But we got up, I woke up, and you weren't there. You were gone. And so I got up and came looking for you. I was walking through the house, and I came in. The door to the kitchen was shut.
Yeah.
And I came in the kitchen, and you were in there with your mama. Y'all were doing something. I didn't know what. But your mom was like, oh, no, Nikki, you can't be in here. You can't be in here. And so I left and I went back into the living room, and I remember sitting there, I was so upset and I was crying a little bit, probably quietly, but I was crying. And then you and your mom come in there and you have made me a cake, a big surprise, and she had let you help decorate it. And all of that. Of course, then your mama was so upset because I was crying.
Oh, yeah, and if y'all knew my mother, she don't want to upset nobody, ever.
And she is one of those people that just has the ability to make everybody feel like they're the most special person in the room, at least in my opinion. And so she was doing this to make me feel special.
Right.
And you were helping her, and I can see your face. You're so excited, and you're looking at me kind of like, why are you crying? But your mama's hugging me and, making me feel all better. But that is my first birthday memory of us, or the farthest back.
Right, that you have. Mm-hmm. Well, that's a good memory. I mean, that sounds like something my mama would do.
Yes.
And she still will do, like, cakes for people and pies for people. I'll call and ask her. I'll be like, Mama, will you please make so-and-so a pie? Or will you please make so-and-so a cake? And she's always willing to do that.
Oh, I know. And so just in case she's listening to this episode, I would love it if she'd make me a key lime pie, because I love her key lime pie. I really like a lot of her stuff. But right now I'm craving key lime, and I love her key lime pie.
Oh, she's listening. She's listening. Because I had to teach her how to do it.
So just remember, my birthday is coming up really soon.
Mama, Nikki wants a key lime pie. And I do not know why. You have to excuse me. I feel like there's something in my throat or something today. But, so since we want to make this an episode about birthdays, I thought, who else's birthday is in the same month as ours? And it shocked me, because one of the people, the very first one that popped up in my search, we remember, I remember her like yesterday. And that is Princess Diana. Oh. And I know we both have memories of her, but we both have memories of her on her wedding day.
Yes, yeah.
I mean, it was like, who in America wasn't watching her get married unless, you were, I guess at work or something, but
Oh, no, because it was early in the morning in the U.S.
Yes.
Early, because that's my memory.
Yeah, what did you say your mama did for y'all?
So my mama, she got up, it was, I guess around 2 o'clock in the morning. And she got up and fixed breakfast. Now, she fixed a Southern breakfast. She didn't fix us a traditional English breakfast. It was a Southern breakfast, which my mom is great at making.
Yes, she is. Give her an iron skillet and she can go to town.
Yes. And so we had this full breakfast. She got us up at 3 o'clock. I remember that specifically. We got up at 3 o'clock in the morning, which was a big deal to get up, at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't normal.
Right. And then we had breakfast in front of the TV. We didn't have to sit at the table, because in my family, at that time, you still sat at the table for every meal. But she set it up in the living room where the TV was, and we sat and watched the wedding.
I know, it was
everything before it.
Yeah, it was such a big deal. And you just, as a little girl, so many little girls just want to be a princess. It's still today. That has not changed over all of these years. You have so many little girls that, I have a little cousin, and she wears her little princess dress everywhere she goes. Right. It don't matter whether she's going to church or she's going to the playground. She wants to have her little princess dress on. So, it still is today. And I don't know if you remember this one, too. I had a Cabbage Patch doll named Diana. And I got her about that same time. And my mama, bless her, that was back when you could order from a catalog in the store, and you'd go to the store and you pick it up. And she got that for me at Christmas, and always told me the story of she had to stand in line, I think, for 2 hours outside the store just to pick up her catalog order. So she's never gotten rid of that doll. And I still have her. She gave her to me recently because she said, as long as I had to stand in line to get this Cabbage Patch doll, we are not ever going to get rid of it. I mean, so she was, even though we're not English, I mean, that was a major event in America, which incidentally, I mean, I'm a big history nerd. It really relates right back to today, the July 4th, when we got our independence from Great Britain. And then we're talking about celebrating a princess of Great Britain. But I remember that so distinctly. But I didn't know that we had the same birthday. Not the same birthday day, but the same birth month. The same birthday month.
So since she's July 1st, at the beginning of July, that means she's a Cancer like I am.
Oh, my land, y'all. Here she goes with this again. And y'all know I still don't know what that means. Hey, but don't worry. In a future episode, we're going to have a guest on. And we're going to test Nikki's abilities on deciding whether we have Cancer or Leo traits or whatever, something like that. Yes. All right. So here are some other famous birthdays in July. Nelson Mandela.
Oh, wow.
I mean, yeah, I mean, he's a major world figure, at the time. Yeah. Of course, he sadly has passed, but I mean, that was also another part of our childhood that I remember, very distinctly. Tom Hanks.
Oh, of course he is. America's sweetheart. Of course he's born in July.
Makes sense to you.
Yes.
I mean, I just love everything he's in.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sandra Bullock.
Oh, yeah.
She always had some funny comedy, movies.
Yes.
I like her stuff, too.
Yeah,
I like her stuff, too. So that one didn't bother me either a lick. I didn't know this one, and this one was pretty cool, but J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series, she is also just barely born in July also.
So that must mean, because I'm not looking at the screen, but since you say barely...
Yes.
The 31st?
Yes, ma'am.
Because that's Harry Potter's birthday, too.
Oh, okay, so she gave it to him, too.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. All right, okay, Harrison Ford.
Ooh.
Now, I mean, I remember watching every single Indiana Jones movie there was. And I just remember thinking he was so handsome. And I just love watching all those movies.
Yeah.
He's in July. He's right in the middle. He's right around your birthday, actually. This is a very famous painter. My daughter had a doll of her. Now, I know that sounds odd, but my daughter is very artistic, and we had her in art museums from birth on. We always made sure we went to art museums. And so Frida Kahlo is also in July, and it was her birthday, and I didn't realize that. And I just think her stuff's really cool. And we've been very blessed to be able to see her stuff in museums. So that was a neat one. Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, I love me some Rocky. Now, it never gets old. Never, ever, ever gets old.
Which one's your favorite?
Oh, mercy. I don't know. But what comes to mind is, that's like such a patriotic series. And when he's taking on the Russians. Yes. I'm just like, go, Rocky, go, America. I mean, it's just kind of... Yeah,
I think that's 4. I think that's Rocky 4.
Okay, so he's right in here with us in our birth month, which is a good one. Amelia Earhart is actually my exact day.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And then you have Jackie Kennedy, or Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis.
Oh, she is truly an American icon.
Yeah, she's classic.
Yes.
Classic, yes. She's in the same birth month with us of independence and glory.
Now, tell me what day, because is she a Leo or is she a Cancer?
Oh, I'm pretty sure she's a Leo. She's the 28th.
Oh, yeah, she's a Leo.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Henry Ford.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just glad he was born because, it was a Ford that pulled the lemon drop all the way to Michigan and back. So, I'm real happy that he made that truck. Well, he didn't make it, but
Yes.
He started it and his descendants and whoever else is managing that company up there. But I was like, whoo, I was glad that he was in our birth month too. Oh, and Louis Armstrong.
Oh, I love Louis.
I know. Didn't your dad like him?
Yes.
I thought your dad was a big fan of his.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh, and his is July 4th. Yeah, the day. That's his. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought that was a neat one. Thurgood Marshall.
Oh.
I know. That's a good one. That's good company to be with the Supreme Court Justice. That was a good one. Oh, and then Don Knotts. Who don't like Andy Griffith? I don't even want to know why I said like. It's like, who don't love Andy Griffith? That never gets old. Let's see. We have Forrest Whitaker. Oh, Bindi Irwin. Now, you're looking at me strange. You're not recalling her. Okay, you'll recall her daddy. And that's why I left her on this list, because I loved her daddy. Her daddy was Steve Irwin, the crocodile.
Oh, the crocodile hunter.
Yes, and he had all of those shows and sadly died. Mm-hmm. Really on an adventure. He was doing what he loved.
Right.
But sadly had a horrible accident. But her birthday is too. That's why I kept her on the list.
Okay.
I thought that might be interesting. And I just don't ever, he was just you just enjoyed him. You enjoyed watching him, and it was good, and it was clean, and it was interesting, and you learned stuff.
Right.
I really liked it. Miss Sassy right here. Kelly Riley. She is on the TV series Yellowstone. And when I say Miss Sassy, I don't mean her in real life.
You mean
her,
Beth?
Yeah, her character on the show is like sassy times 10.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little bit of me that longs to be like Beth.
Oh, mercy.
I think I'm probably as day and night as they come to Beth, but there's a little bit of me that wishes I could be like her.
Yeah, I don't think she's embarrassed by much, Nikki.
Oh, yeah, and I'm embarrassed by everything.
And when we talk about her, we mean her character, not this lady, but the character. Oh, and then Golden Girls, Estelle Getty.
Oh, Ma.
Yeah, we share it with her. And you actually shared the exact same day with John Quincy Adams, the 6th President of the United States.
Okay.
That's impressive. Oh, Giorgio Armani.
Oh, I love Armani.
Yeah, and I think y'all have the same day even.
And I like a man dressed in Armani.
Oh, mercy, y'all. Oh, my. All righty. And then we're going to end on this one because I think this one's kind of funny. You shared the same birthday as Benedict Arnold's wife, the spy. And, she was like one of the highest paid spies, I believe, by Great Britain. And, because people they didn't pay attention to women at that time the same way. Not that they didn't pay attention to them, but they didn't think about them in the capacity as a spy. And she was a spy, actually, for Great Britain. So, which brings us back full circle, that we are celebrating Independence Day from Great Britain today.
Oh, I thought you were just trying to insinuate that it was bringing us back to full circle that I was spying for Great Britain. And I was about to say, anybody who knows me knows that I cannot be a spy for anything.
Oh, I couldn't either. I'm too loud.
Well, yeah, you're too loud, and I'm just too over-analytical. I overthink everything. I'd be second-guessing myself every move I made.
Well, in my face, they say that my face tells like a whole story all by itself. If I can keep my mouth shut, You could just look at my face, and the face would tell you what I was thinking.
Yeah, we're never going to turn on ESPN to the poker tournaments and find you sitting at that table.
No. I can keep a secret.
Yes.
I can keep a secret. But
your face tells that you're keeping a secret.
Yeah, but I won't. I can keep my mouth closed, though. I can keep it closed on a secret now. I'm going to keep those. But, my face, you'd be going, oh, we know something's up. Look at her. So, since we got brought back to America, winning its independence, despite having spies and everything else, what are you going to do this July 4th?
This July 4th, I'm going to spend it with my niece. We're going to hang at the pool and catch some fireworks.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to be going to a big family and friends cookout.
Okay.
And my daughter's asked me to make the potato salad that my, family is known for.
And it is fabulous.
It is good. It is. And we test people on whether or not you can make it.
Well, and my family asks me to make potato salad for anything, but it's because your mama taught me how to make it, and I make your mama's potato salad.
Oh, yeah, I know. We've talked about that over the years. So I had to make potato salad, and I don't know how many kinds of cuts of meat we're having, just a bunch. And we're just going to be hanging out, and, of course, we're going to shoot fireworks out in the field because we're going to be out in the middle of the country, and we've got the space, and it's safe by a pond and everything. And we're going to shoot fireworks off out there and, just have a good time spending time with the ones you love. So that brings us to just a little piece of advice. Nikki and I want to share with you on this special day in our history where we earned, our independence and our freedom to make, the decisions that we make. And so take time and spend quality time with the people that you love and the people that you care about. And, be with your friends, your family, your significant others, even if it's you and your pet. Spend time. We've lost people at this point in our lives. We've lost people in our lives. And it makes you always think, take advantage of those moments that you're in. Because I think sometimes we want to rush things, or we're like, when my daughter said, Mama, make potato salad, of course I was like, oh, goodness. In fact, I even called Mama. I go, Mama, what you bringing? And she says, I go, my daughter wants the potato salad, Mama. You can make that potato salad if you'd rather. And she goes, you've been asked. I don't want to make it, And so even though we look at things and you think, I don't want to do it, but those are the stories and those are the memories that make you and make your family who they are, your friends who they are. We all contribute, to each other. And so even though, sometimes we think, I don't really want to do that, we need to remember those times are important and we need to make time for each other.
Right. And to be in the moment, kind of like you're saying to me as I'm listening to you, that wraps up into my mind of enjoy the moment that you're in right now.
Yes.
Try not to spend time worrying about the future or getting buried in the past, the good or the bad memories of the past.
Yeah.
But enjoy this moment, because this moment will become a memory down the road, and you don't get this moment back. So, like you said, enjoy it with all the people in your life or the pets.
I know. We'll have to talk about them on another episode because we have pets, and of course our pets are our. Those two words together always tongue-tie me. They are our children too. There are doggy children and cat. I have cats, so we'll talk about them some other episode. Well, y'all, we hope you can use that piece of advice or tweak it to fit your life and or your friendships. If you have a question that you would like for us to answer or a piece of advice that you would like us to share, email us at ohmylandsherewego@gmail.com.
Oh My Lands, Here We Go is produced by Nikki Productions. Our song, OML, Here We Go Again, was written and performed by Joey Boone. Copyright 2022, Joey Boone, eDaddy Music, ASCAP. You can follow him on Facebook and Instagram at Joey Boone Music, and you can find him also on joeyBoonemusic.com. If you enjoyed Oh My Lands, Here We Go, please subscribe and review us. This helps us keep sharing our adventures with you. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
Seriously, y'all, thanks for joining us on this adventure and laughing with us as we go. We hope to see you next time.